Now let's take a look at business rules. Rules are created visually using the Visual Rule Builder. Click the Rules icon in the Guided Designer. We'll first create a rule to initialize the date, username, and email address. Click plus to add a new rule and name it Initialize Form. Click Run Builder. The Visual Rule Builder opens. Since this rule runs when the form loads, there's no condition. Check the Initialization Rule Only checkbox and click Next. Select the Today's Date field. In the Operation dropdown, select To. In the Expression field, start typing TO, and the pick list shows matching items. Select the Today function. It'll initialize the date to the current date. Add another action, and this time select the First Name field. In the Operation dropdown, once again, select To. In the Expression field, start typing USER, and from the options below, select the User First Name function and close the parenthesis. Click Add Action twice and repeat the above steps. This time, we set last name and email address using the user last name and user email functions. The Visual Rule Builder has a vast array of functions. You can read more about them in the documentation. Click Finish, and the Rule Builder shows what the rule will do. You can click the pencil icon next to any action to edit the rule. Collapse this rule and click plus to add another rule. Name it Calculate Subtotal and click Run Builder. This time we'll add two conditions. Since the subtotal is the product of quantity and price, we need to make sure they both have values. In the Rule Builder, you do that using the operator isFilled. The condition will only be true if both quantity and price fields have valid values. Click Next and set the subtotal to quantity multiplied by price. Once again, autocomplete makes it easier to find fields by name and prevents errors. The expression syntax should be familiar to anyone who's comfortable using a spreadsheet like Excel. Click Next, add an action, and set the subtotal to empty. If the condition is false, meaning if either quantity or price are empty, the subtotal will also be cleared out. Click Finish and we're done. Click on Rule Code, and you can see that behind the scenes, the builder has automatically handled numerous details, such as the fact that there are multiple subtotals, one in each row, etc. Let's finish up by adding a rule to compute the grand total. There's no condition, so click Next. Set the grand total to the sum of the subtotals using the sum function. This function takes subtotal as a parameter. Once again, autocomplete will help you, so it's easy to find the right field. Click Finish and we're done. Once again, the rule code shows that the builder has taken care of the details. Finally, you can also rearrange the rules. Let's put the initialization rule at the top. Just drag and drop it to rearrange. Let's click the magic wand to try it out. See that the date, first and last name, and email address are filled out by our initialization rule. As we fill in a price and quantity for each line item in the table, the subtotal and grand total are being calculated instantly. If we delete a quantity or price, the subtotal is cleared out. Visual rules are incredibly powerful. You can perform many dynamic actions like showing and hiding parts of the form, automatically filling in user information, performing calculations, etc.